Yes. Headshot. That's important. Yeah, all these rules are pretty much cut and dry.
Oh, Joshua!
Yes, Igor?
I know you've been busy, but you promised to make an Audrey 2 replica prop for Meghan when you were in Little Shop of Horrors, and, well, you still haven't finished it yet.
What are you talking about, Igor? Little Shop closed like a week ago. I have plenty of time.
Joshua?
Yes, Igor.
It's January.
Crap.
Get to building!
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode brought to you by Backyard Zombie. And in today's episode, we're heading down to Skid Row. I'm going to finally be finishing my little desktop Audrey 2 replica prop that I promised Meghan that I would make for her. I was in Little Shop of Horrors playing Audrey 2, and some other stuff, you know, the Halloween special and some other videos I was working on kind of took precedent, and I felt so bad that I never finished this prop, and so I had to finish the prop for Meghan because this week is her 30th birthday, or if you're watching this video, it was like the past week, it was her 30th birthday, and I really wanted to get this prop done for her birthday. So here is kind of the Mod Podge of like all the clips and stuff that I filmed to make this prop, and I'll be probably coming in and out and kind of going over some stuff about the prop during the video, so I hope you guys stick around to see how I made this Audrey 2 desktop prop replica. So, let's get to it.
So I'm going to start with this styrofoam and an antique Maxwell coffee can to make the inside, and a foam football. We're going to cut that baby in half, and we're going to burrow it out for the inside of the mouth.
Future Josh chiming in, let's talk about foam clay. Foam clay is a medium that I don't usually use a lot, but I've been watching a lot of videos of people using foam clay, and I was like, I want to try, and I had a lot of fun using it. I'll probably incorporate it into some more of my organic builds, whether it be making fake heads or doing other plants, but this is a really cool medium to use. It smooths with water, it dries as foam, so it's really cool to use. I do recommend doing your research on this medium. I watched a bunch of other YouTubers using it, and this can be a really cool tool to use in your prop making belt, especially for cosplay purposes and just making something look a little more organic, in my opinion. I don't think the project that you're about to see would look as good without the foam clay, so it was really cool to sculpt the gums and the mouth and the tongue, as you're going to see in this video. So foam clay, do your research on it. It's a really cool medium, and incorporate it into your next build. Let's continue on with the video.
Then, using the foam clay, I'm going to shape the inside and the outside of the mouth for his lips, and the inside where I'm going to eventually house the teeth. And foam clay, you can use water to smooth out the surfaces, and as you can see, I started those big old lips because Audrey 2 has big lips. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm actually looking forward to how this is coming out. Then, using Milliput, I was able to sculpt these individual teeth off camera. And I also sculpted these weird pieces to go on the leaves of Audrey 2. And now I'm just pushing the teeth into some foam clay to make impressions so I can put them back in later once they are fully painted. And yeah, bottom and the top. Well, that's the bottom. And then I actually labeled each one so I knew where they were going later. And then I started painting the inside of the mouth using FX paint, and I went with purple, and then I eventually highlighted it with some blue to add detail. Then I put all the teeth on toothpicks, and I spray painted them with some Rust-Oleum, like an enamel color, I guess. And I'm going to add some highlights to these teeth as well. And then there's the blue on each side of the mouth. And then I added some yellow staining to the teeth so the teeth look more organic, and they look awesome on the inside of the plant. Then, using Leathercraft cement and some various paints, I added detail, texture, and colors. I also added some barbs on the top of Audrey 2 with hot glue. And then I made his mouth open wider because I just wanted more going on inside of his mouth. And then using these plants up on Amazon, I was able to add to the back of his head to kind of cover all of that, so you can't really see it, but it looks more organic and plant-like. And then here was my first kind of look at the full prop.
So one of the parts of this project I was really nervous about that was kind of putting me behind schedule was the fact that I had to melt the PVC pipe. I knew I had to melt this PVC pipe, and I didn't want to die of toxic fumes. So during Christmas time, I finally got a respirator, and I was able to use this for this project. And I'm actually really excited how I'm going to incorporate this respirator in other projects while I'm painting, heating more PVC pipe, or heating foam, or anything like that. I'm so sorry, it's early. But I'm really excited to use this, and it helped me finish this project. So thank you, Mr. Respirator. I will love you forever, and we'll be using you a lot in future videos. Continue on, Joshua.
So I take the PVC pipe, and using my respirator and heat gun, I start heating up the PVC, and I'm doing this very carefully so I don't burn anything. But then once it's malleable, I can start bending it into a cooler organic shape. And it looks awesome, and especially when I painted it brown, I could finally start seeing something was going on, and it looked more like a plant. And then I took this twine I had lying around and some hot glue, and I was able to hot glue all this twine to the piece of PVC pipe, and this was going to make this look just actual, like, it's not PVC. Covered that in Mod Podge, and I painted it brown with this basic acrylic paint, and that allowed it to look like, to me it looks like a tree. It looks like tree bark, it looks like something. Then I took some blood while that was all drying, and I added it to the mouth, to the teeth. I let it drip in various places, so it looked like that Audrey 2 had freshly been fed, and I love the way this came out. I love polyurethane-based blood. It looks awesome. Then, to add more detail, I also put some puffy paint in. I love puffy paint. I love the way it dries, and this was a way to look like more alien, more organic. It looks more like a plant, and it looks really cool once it dried. And then finally, I added all the green shrubbery pieces. I painted everything, and we finally have this awesome finished prop. I love the way this came out. I love the detail, the texture. It looks really cool, and it looks really cool on display, and I think this is going to be a great added prop to our collection. So, happy birthday, Meghan.
So there you have it, folks. That is how I made this desktop Audrey 2. I'm very excited with how it came out. I'm excited that I found an antique Maxwell House coffee can to put this bad boy in. I'm excited that the football worked. I'm excited how everything just came out. My favorite part of this build was the stem. I love how I got it to look more organic, and you can barely tell that it's just a piece of PVC pipe, and I thought that was pretty cool. I'm also really excited that because I decided not to glue the head down, Meghan has choice to how she wants to pose the head while it's sitting on her desk, and if I let go, it'll stay. So that's kind of cool. And I think for if we ever, when we move, she'll be able to take this apart pretty easily and be able to put it in a box so it doesn't get ruined. But I was also really excited about how the teeth came out, how the blood looks on Audrey's mouth, and I think that's just really cool. This was a very fun project, especially when I restarted it, because I was in this creative rut, and to do this and to get it to the way I kind of had it in my head was very, almost therapeutic for me. So I was very excited that this came out as well as it did, because this is a gift for Meghan, and I'm glad that it came out well, and she already has seen it, and she loves it, so yay. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to keep seeing me make weird things in my basement, think about subscribing. I hope you guys like this video, and hopefully we will see you in the next video, brought to you by Backyard Zombie. And if I have any piece of advice for any of my viewers out there, don't feed the plants.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.